and I want you to Google students from the streets, Dartmouth College. Come on, please, bear with me. Students from the streets, Dartmouth College. So when you get to that, you'll see my picture, you'll see Henry Jordan's picture, you'll see Percy's picture, and as it goes down, you'll see other pictures of Percy. You'll see a picture of all of us outside the Salvation Army by a bus, and that has our story about how we went to Dartmouth College. Dartmouth College, right. So, students from the streets, Dartmouth College. Now, the significant thing about that is that Henry Jordan and I went to Dartmouth College, and most people thought we wouldn't make it. We did make it, and they said because we made it, we could bring some other people. So Henry Jordan and I had helped a guy named Tom Nolan create a program called the Archdiocese Committee on Poverty. And he promised us a job and a car when we came back to the city. When we came back to the city, we went over to get our jobs and our car. And also, we could select anybody we wanted to go to college. And the first person we met in Tom Nolan's office was Percy Wiggins. And so we started talking to Percy, and after about 20 minutes, me and Henry looked at each other and said he could do it. In order to go to Dartmouth, you couldn't be afraid of white people. You had to have a quick mind, and you had to want to come back and help the people. And so Percy fit all of those things. And we say, Percy, you want to go to Dartmouth? He said, sure. And we went to Dartmouth. Okay? So as you read the story, you'll see that we took 15 people up to Dartmouth, and of the 15, 7 graduated. Now, my third day at Dartmouth, I met Jim Hutchinson. He's significant also, because the third day there, he told me he was going to take care of me, and he's been taking care of me ever since. So, this building is very significant because, as an envoy said, and can we get an envoy a hand? Get an envoy a hand. Because he really went above and beyond. I used to be on the local advisory board here, and the envoy, he would go out south to a program called the Concerned Christian Men. And we would go out there and try to bring that program to the west side. So he is more than just the envoy. He's a brother. Did a lot of good things for us. So Percy was my brother, not by blood. Okay? And sometimes he used to tell people we were brothers, and people say, yeah, y'all look alike. We don't look nothing alike, you know? But Percy was my brother. Percy never told me no. Anything I asked him to do, he did it. And if he could think of something that would be good for me, he did it. We took 15 people to Dartmouth. Percy, the only one, told me thanks. Now, he told me thanks, and he would tell other people that I had brought him up to Dartmouth. So he's, hey, I can't say enough about it. But I'm not going to say a lot because I don't want to talk a lot. And I could tell a whole lot of stories, adventures about me and Percy. So, now, will all the peacemakers here please stand? Stand as peacemakers. Okay? So, now, I say this, thank you. I say this because we didn't just do the foundation years. We came back and we started the Peacemaker. This gentleman right here, Miller Rogers, is one of the original people who started the Peacemakers Coalition. Now, I guess the Peacemakers started maybe like 2014, 2015, something like that. Okay. Right. Okay. So now, I had cancer too. Okay. And when you have cancer, you know, the first thing I asked the doctor was, am I going to die? And he said, we all going to die, but you don't have to die from this. And I thought, well, I lived a good life. I just die whole, like I came here. Jim Hutchinson told me, he said, man, that's selfish of you. You shouldn't do that. A lot of people love you. You should have the surgery. And I'm so glad I did. Because if I didn't have that surgery, I'm president of the Peacemakers Coalition. I wouldn't be the president of the Peacemakers Coalition and had all of the great experiences that me and these guys and Percy had with that. So I wanted to say that. Peacemakers Coalition, we in Austin, Humboldt Park, East Garfield, West Garfield, Lawndale, Little Village, Inglewood. We have a mental health center, 3019 West Harrison. So we've done a lot of good things. So that's all I want to say about that, about me. Okay? And I'd like to now call, you know, our organization, really the most strongest person in the organization is the vice president. And I'm very fortunate to have Willie Stovall as my vice president, and he's going to sing a song.